believed to have taken responsibility for his action, fined 2 weeks' wages, around at 640 grand.
Was it a supporters do or something? He went out there to
He went out to see his friend who plays at Larne.
All right, okay.
And ended up he was due to be off on the Thursday, ended up spending the day in Belfast on the Thursday, and then ended up in a nightclub again on the Thursday night.
See, that's the problem, right?
Friday morning.
Big Alan
This
is coming from Big Alan I, right?
No, not me.
I'm dragging you right in with me.
This is have a night out, Coisty.
I am dragging you right in with me, right? You and I have occasionally burnt the candle at both ends, but there's simple rules. You need to get to your work.
Yeah,
you've got to get your work. You should have on that last flight back from Belfast.
26-year-old Ali McCoist and Alan Brazil. Did you ever though drop the ball? Did you ever not turn up for training, or were you ever hungover possibly at training? Not saying that was the case, but
yes, I've been hungover at training. Yeah,
I've absolutely on occasion not been at my best at training. Right? But you turn up for your work. You always get your work. You get there and you go on with your work.
But Shebahn, you know what it's like. You get a day off, right? They give you a day off, and whether it be Bobby Robson or say, look, go out and enjoy yourselves. You've been great. You played well, but don't go mad, please. Don't come in and hit waiters and stuff like that. But once you're out with the lads having a ball, the watches go out. They go in the pond, don't they? But you don't care.
But you'd make your work next morning.
Well, you do. You have to get up.
Correct.
But it's but you're no real.
What's the rules?
I know. Yeah, you got to be in there and give a sweat and get rid of it.
What was it? I read somewhere a great line. If you're going to drink with the boys at night, you go up with the men in the morning.
Out with the boys, up with the men. No, that is the old saying. But listen, is there something we need to ease the pressure on Marcus Rashford slightly? If he is making these decisions, is something amiss? Is something not right with him personally?
We don't know. Let's be honest, we don't know.
It's probably he's not enjoying himself. But we've said this for how many months? He is. But for how many months in the pitch, you can see clearly. Now, whether it's down where he doesn't get on with the manager, where he signed in with Sancho, I don't know, or Harry Maguire, you just don't know the internals. And you don't know what's caused it, but he's struggling. There's no doubt it's not the same Marcus Rashford on the pitch.
4 goals
100%
this season. If Gareth Southgate is obviously keeping tabs on this, should Marcus Rashford be in fear for that space on the flight to the Euros?
Absolutely. Come on, Shebahn, he's got to be.
Even with the loyalty?
Well, listen, that's the one thing that Gareth does. But you can't have blindness over loyalty.
Especially like Anthony Gordon and Maddison, who's now
Jared
come back,
Bowen,
you know what I mean?
Maddison, Jared Bowen,
it's hard in
Saka, who has a little bit of a bump, scored again last night. Then you've got Foden, you've got Grealish. Should he be concerned? Yes.
Do we need to acknowledge that players, the modern day player, has different struggles and pressures with like 24/7 scrutiny? I know you guys struggle because you had to get on with it, but it's a really different time. Is it unfair, the pressure?
It's all about in your head now, I think. Look, if you're going to be a top class professional player, international player, which Marcus Rashford is, and you get a few $100,000 a week, I'm sorry, you don't get that for nothing. And it's not all about money, your life, but while you're a professional footballer, you got to toe the line. And some of them can't handle it, some can handle it. And at the moment, he's struggling. He's not handling it. So he's got to get his head right. Is he getting family direction? Is his brother looking after him correctly? Someone's got to get a hold of him. And that's where Fergie, we can't keep going back to Fergie, right? But that's where Fergie wouldn't allow it. He would not allow anything like that.
What about the entourage? We've heard it mentioned with a couple of players in the past. Has that got a part to play here? It's been mentioned a few times.
It's not just Marcus has got entourage.
Exactly.
There's so many but we've all had hangers on before, Ali, haven't we?
But your close-knit friends are absolutely vital. I don't care what anybody says. You've got to pick your friends wisely and have good people around you. That's a must. And common sense would tell you that.
But he's got it all. He's got it all, and he's just got to snap out of it. He really. And now whether it's discipline he needs or whether it's an arm around his shoulder and the manager saying, "Look, this is not going well. Do you want to play in the Euros? Do you want to be a superstar?"
Well, he's making bad. He's clearly making bad decisions.
Yeah,
right. Of that, there is no doubt. And getting back to your original question, Shebahn, I genuinely think on current form, stroke behaviour, his place in the Euros has got to be in question.
Yeah.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.